In this video, British presenter James O'Brien totally takes apart a Trump supporter over the accusations being discussed. Just to be clear, this isn't a new video, but I know a lot of you probably haven't seen it yet, so I thought it was worth sharing and giving my take on it. Let's check out the entire video, and afterward I'll let you know what I think.
All right, this is the atmosphere that Donald Trump has come into. The average Americans don't vote because they're just disenchanted with the entire thing. They think they're all crooks. It doesn't matter. And for people to scoff and say, oh, well, there's no proof of that. Oh, it can't be true.
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. I just think that's a little bit naive. Yeah, I mean...
So you're talking about an environment of... Because Trump is the crook that they thought all politicians were, but he comes...
But the thing is he's an honest crook, mate. It's like there's no... You know what I'm saying? He's not hiding it. You know, you say that, oh, Biden sounded like a statesman. Like, that's a good thing.
Yes.
It's not.
Right.
It's somebody who spent their life being a polished liar, taking corporate agenda and pushing it through.
Are you describing what you?
These are not good things.
Are you describing what you think now, or what you think they think?
This is what I believe, and this is what I've spoken to many of my friends back in America. We talk about these things, you know. And you've got the whole media juggernaut as well.
If I asked you to persuade me that Joe Biden was a polished liar, what would you do?
I just pointed his 50-year career.
Yeah, well, go on.
How else could he possibly stay in power? I mean, this is the whole
that's
thing
a question. That's a question, not an answer.
From outside.
No, I know, but I just want you to.
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't have any facts because I didn't know anything about Joe Biden before I heard his name as the elector.
But you're absolutely certain that he spent half a century lying.
If he's a politician, he's been in the job for that long. I don't see how he could avoid it.
But you just said you'd never heard of him before. Last year.
I don't need to hear.
He was vice president.
This is what I think of average American.
Shouting louder doesn't make any more sense because he was vice president for 8 years.
Right. Again, I'd never heard of him.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of him.
I mean, is it fair to suggest? Is it fair to suggest that you may not be the best qualified commentator on American politics?
If you'd rather not listen to me, you're welcome to jump to the next segment. Here, James O'Brien skillfully dismantles the arguments of a Trump supporter, exposing the inconsistencies and shallow nature of their claims. The supporter refers to Trump as an honest crook, which showcases a troubling acceptance of corruption as long as it's transparent. This mindset points to a significant issue in today's political debates, tolerating unethical actions from leaders. O'Brien's sharp questioning reveals that the caller's accusations lack substantial evidence and are mostly based on vague assertions. When questioned for examples of Biden's alleged dishonesty, the caller falters, admitting to knowing little about Biden's political background. This situation highlights the importance of having informed conversations where opinions are backed by facts instead of rumors or sweeping generalizations. O'Brien's mention of Biden's lengthy political tenure illustrates that having experience doesn't inherently equate to dishonesty. He underscores the need for knowledge when discussing political figures, cautioning against the assumption that everyone with an opinion is equipped to tackle complex political issues. Moreover, this discussion reflects a broader frustration with politics, where numerous voters feel alienated and skeptical of politicians in general. Such cynicism can create dangerous scenarios, allowing uninformed opinions to influence public sentiment through emotion rather than thoughtful discussion. Ultimately, this talk highlights the crucial role of critical thinking and informed debate in the political arena. It's vital to hold our leaders accountable and engage with factual information to sustain a healthy democracy. O'Brien's approach emphasizes the significance of substantial dialogue and cautions against blindly accepting simplified stories. Let's explore these concepts further.
Just trying to give you a look into.
You've given me a very interesting look, Jim.
I'm the average person as well.
You may be, but you've admitted you know absolutely nothing, but you're certain of your prejudices.
I'm certain that this is the way that it's going to be looked at by the people like Trump's followers.
No, that's why I said to you, are you telling me what you think, or are you telling me what you think they think?
I'm telling you what I think. I'm telling
you. And you think that Joe Biden,
between my friends that I've spoken to about the subject?
I understand that. I mean, I find it horrible what you're describing, but I don't think you're lying. I think you're being honest. So you can look at Donald Trump and see what you described as an honest crook, and there is all the evidence of his wrongdoing that goes back 50 years, and you know, we could make a list. We'd be here until Christmas.
Yep, the man's got immense character flaws.
Not character flaws. Criminality.
I do not think he's he's a good person.
But then you've got Joe Biden over there, and you've got no evidence whatsoever of his malfeasance or misbehaviour, but you're absolutely convinced he's a wrong 'un. So would you mind if I...
Again, I'd refer back to the Panorama program that I saw, which appalled me.
Yes, but was he in it?
People, a news crew can go over, pretend to be a lobbyist.
But was Joe Biden in? Was Joe Biden in it?
No.
So
he was not in it.
I've got two questions. Do you recognise on any level how ridiculous you sound? And I say that affectionately.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I suppose so. So now.
And the second question is who did this to you? Where do you think this came from? Because you weren't born like this. At some point in the last 50 years, you've become a man who's absolutely convinced of things despite having no evidence for it whatsoever. How do you think that happened?
Because I have been pulled over, and I have had police in America rewrite the arrest report, and I have had basically lies told in court about me, and I have had trouble in America.
And that's how you know that Joe Biden is not to be trusted.
This is my personal experience with the establishment.
Oh, what? Being pulled over by police in America.
That's right.
Okay. Well, it's been interesting talking to you, Jim.
I had a can of beer. That was unopened.
There's more.
Unopened.
Yes. Right.
You won't believe this, folks, but I've got to share a clip from back in 2021 with you. Fast forward to 2025, and it perfectly highlights the absurdity within the MAGA community. They're always so quick to blame Joe Biden for just about everything, even when there's no evidence. In that video, someone actually calls Donald Trump an honest crook. Can you imagine? An honest crook. But somehow, they paint Biden as corrupt without any proof. This is the kind of world we're living in, where Trump is seen as a hero and Biden is unfairly demonized. It's just mind-boggling. I'm eager to hear what you think, so drop a comment below this video. And hey, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you join our community. Don't forget to turn on the bell notifications so you won't miss a new video. Thanks a lot, and see you at the next one. Be sure to share your thoughts below.